That's the biggest beet I have ever seen. It smells very sweet, but I definitely can't lug that thing around. That doesn't need to be spooned. I better be careful with this. And another. Oh, the brook is getting pretty dangerous here. If only I can know. Locked and bolted. I think somebody just coughed in there. And said, "Bah!"
Shove off! I'm sick!
That sounded like a cry for help. I have to get in there somehow. Another drop. So many trees. I wonder how many animals live out there, and how many of them like to drink blue juice. That looks like an arm grabbing at the air. I could make that into a handy slingshot, or a dowsing rod. Too bad I'm no bigger than a mouse. That looks like I could make, or a too bad. I better keep there isn't very. They planted root fields in between all the trees, and they stretch out far into the forest. Planting and harvesting all those roots must be an awful lot of work. Parents are liable for their children, children are liable for their parents. In case of non-compliance, we shall refuse to deliver blue juice for a period of no less than 3 weeks. Yes, this means you. They planted root fields in between, and they stretched planting and harvesting. Anyone taller than a mouse, or taller than me for that matter, probably wouldn't even notice this, but there it is, hidden among trees. Uncles are liable for grandparents and cousins, and vice versa. It looks interesting over there, but I can't get across the brook here. Anyone taller than a mouse, or taller than me for that, but they're hidden among. Anyone taller, they're hidden among. Anyone taller than a mouse, but they're hidden. Anyone taller, they're hidden. Anyone taller, they're hidden among. I'm stuck here now. The boat is lost and the. Securely locked. I better be careful with this. I better. I better be careful. They plant and they stretch out, planting and harvest. I'm stuck. The boat is. No, I'll keep that. That doesn't need it. No, No. I bought a douse too. Looks like the house was built between the roof. That must have been a... Look!
Oi! Stop messing with the window! Take a hike!
I think I just heard somebody. That sounded like a cry for help.
Calling for... I told you to skedaddle!
Again! I'm sure someone needs my help in there. I have to get in there somehow. Good idea. I'll try to cut a hole in the glass. I'd say that worked pretty well. Now what? I need to watch out for the window will break. How can I remove the glass in one piece? I must do this very carefully, just like the pros in the movies.
Movies? Is that your name? Beat it, burglar!
A professional job. There! Another cry for help! I need to find out what's going on here. Hello?
Hello, my pointy hat. A juvenile delinquent.
What? I thought you were calling for help.
Bah! Help? A wood dwarf never asks for help.
You... There, again.
Do you see those hatches? I'm about to come over there and lock you up in one of our tunnels. And there you can...
Admire the tunnels? Again. You just called for help again.
Called for help? A sneeze, that's all. I've come down with a dwarf cold. Must have caught it somewhere in the hiking tunnel when I went to see my parents.
All right.
About my dwarf cold, my housemates have already headed for the hills. That's what I would have done in their place. A dwarf cold's nothing to sneeze at.
Are you sure I can't help you somehow?
Yes, I'm sure. Nobody can help me. Although, except for one person, perhaps, she could help me. If she wanted to. But, a wood dwarf never asks for help.
Nah, it's standing still. I probably shouldn't touch it. It even says so on the little plaque on the wheel. Better keep your paws off. Wait a minute. There's something under the board. A card, but a really unusual one. That's an awful lot of tunnels. I wonder what the dwarves are hiding in there. I'll take that. Remember thank you gift for the badgers for the rhubarb pie. Remember thank you gift for the badgers for the rhubarb pie. On this bed it says soft steel. On the door it says premium dwarf root storage. It also says hands off. And it is firmly locked. The dwarf already thinks I'm a burglar, so I'd better not go breaking into their strong room. Seems like the wood dwarfs enjoy cleaning up. Or perhaps they had a visit from their granny. My mum always cleans our place then too. I mean when our granny comes over, not the wood dwarf's granny. We don't even know her. Are you sure I can't help you?
Yeah. Nobody can help except
Who would that?
Anya. Now that old Uli is gone, she's the
Only one?
exactly. She's the only one who can deal with illnesses.
So let's go and ask her.
Bah! A wood dwarf never asks for help.
The little sign says blue juice machine, a wood dwarf patent, reproduction prohibited. Nothing. The little sign's blue juice, a wood reproduct. I better
Nobody
keep
can
the
help
blue juice.
me.
There is.
Dwarf coal's nothing to sneeze at.
I can see the waterfall out there. Wow! The wind is blowing the little dandelion parachutes all the way up here, but they're too far away to catch by hand. I better be careful with... A stick won't help here. There, at last. I won't need the key anymore. I'll just leave it in the lock. Hey, look, but I can't get...
Extravagant. is a very bad case of dwarf cold.
That's what I said. Really, really bad.
Don't you worry. Old Uli taught me a remedy for this. Jerry, will you help me find a few ingredients for this poor dwarf?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. Here, take this recipe. Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
I'll be in the cafe getting everything ready. The recipe is a list of things we need to get the poor guy back out to the root fields. And then at last we'll get some blue juice again. Steinberg, we'll have you back on your feet in no time. And now I need to hurry back. I've got a delicious buttercup pie in the oven.
Heal the dwarf and your needs. A yellow marsh marigold bud, a fish scale, and some pepper. Already have them.
Hey, this is private.
Uh-oh. It says, coffee, free. But please, please... The old invitation is safe in the envelope. The envelope's no longer sticky. It won't stay closed. In Master Deed to the culprit, it looks like. That's an awful lot of tunnel. I wonder what the... On the door it says, Premium Dwarf Root Storage. It also says, hands off. And it's firmly locked. I wonder what the dwarf... I better be careful with this. There's a note hanging there. One of our guests left the cheese wheel behind. Since it's been here for 3 years, all guests may now help themselves freely. Kindest regards, Anya. Free? Super! Oh man, the cheese is rock hard. Too dull. That would be good. I'd say that worked pretty well. I better keep the blue juice. There isn't very much of it. Good riddance. Now my mug is empty. That smells good.
Our blue juice. The original. I can smell that right away. Actually, we should be harvesting the dwarf fruits. But no wood dwarves, no harvest. No harvest, no dwarf fruits. And without dwarf fruits, no blue juice. I can... Actually, we but no wood, no, and...
That's an awful lot of... I wonder what the... On the door it says. It also said... And it is from... Logger. This... On this bed it said soft... The machine is running.
Nobody can help me. The dwarf calls nothing to sneeze at.
I better keep the blue. There isn't very much. I better keep. There isn't very. No, that doesn't belong in my cake.
This won't help with a dwarf cold. It will only make it worse. Stay away from me. Or I can actually. But no,
The large river back there has looks like everyone. They look much more pleasant than that huge catfish at the barrier. They look much more pleasant than that huge. Fish scale. It's all dry and shimmers in lots of colours. Hey, it's really light.
Just a sec. Welcome back.
I ought to find the ingredients and take them to Anya. About the dwarf medicine.
You found all the ingredients. Let's hope that old Uli's recipe is good for something. There's some pepper left over. Here. Uli's medicine has to be stirred into something liquid and then administered to the patient. And then there will be blue juice. And we're going to need lots of blue juice for the early Treetop Festival.
See you later.
Take care.
There, I stirred in the medicine. I wonder if it tastes good like that. Now I can't go into the... into the cold water, but it looks like gold. There. Yeah, that's the way I always take my cough syrup. Here's some blue juice medicine to help with your bad dwarf cold. Say ah.
Our blue juice. The original. Delicious.
Some colour's already returning to your cheeks.
And tomorrow we will see to the harvest.
You should stay in bed.
In bed. Stay in bed. Sleep at last. No sore throat. No dwarf cold. And no dwarf cough.
Exactly.
Anya. We must go to Anya.
That's quite far away, you know.
Take Tunnel 47.
Tunnel 47? This one. What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Dwarf secret. You must go to Anya. Tell her thanks. Starting tomorrow. There will be... Starting tomorrow. There will be... blue juice. Once again.
I did it! The dwarves are going to produce blue juice again, and Anya can go ahead and prepare for the Treetop Festival. Now all I have to do is send out the invitations.